Have you ever stopped to wonder who is truly in control of your life? We often think it's our boss, our circumstances, the economy. We look outside ourselves for the source of our joy and our struggles. But what if the most powerful force shaping your existence is something you carry within you? A force you hold every single moment. Wondering what that force is? Join the Equip City family, where we provide tools and strategies for building a successful life. Never miss any of our life-changing videos. Subscribe and hit the bell icon now. Now back to our earlier conversation. What if the architect of your reality is invisible and silent, and you might not even notice it? This architect is your belief system, the force that runs your life. It is the silent script running in the background, dictating what you see as possible, what you believe you deserve, who you think you are. It's the lens through which you view the world, coloring every experience, every interaction, every opportunity. Two people face the same challenge. One sees a devastating roadblock, the other a stepping stone. The event is neutral. Belief gives it meaning and power. Your beliefs are not fleeting thoughts. They are ingrained convictions, the operating system of your life. They are the roots from which your thoughts, your feelings, your actions grow. It starts with understanding the blueprint. Many of us live by blueprints we didn't create. Early beliefs were handed to us by parents, teachers, culture, childhood experiences. We accept them as facts without questioning. We might believe we're not good with money, unlucky in love, not a creative person, because that's the story we were told. But these are not facts. They are stories. The empowering truth: you can write a new story, draw a new blueprint, starting today. This journey is waking up and choosing beliefs that serve the person you want to become. Imagine you are building a house. What is the most critical component? It's not the beautiful windows or expensive roof tiles. It is the foundation. A house built on a weak, cracked, or uneven foundation will never be strong. The slightest storm could cause it to crumble. Your belief system is the foundation of your life. Every decision you make, every goal you set, every relationship you build, every action you take rests upon this foundation. If your foundational beliefs are rooted in fear, doubt, and limitation, the life you build will feel unstable. Conversely, a life built on empowering beliefs is unshakable. Think about the placebo effect. Patients are given a sugar pill, told it is powerful medicine, and they begin to heal. It wasn't the pill, it was their belief in the pill. Their conviction literally changed their body's chemistry. This is a profound mind-body demonstration, orchestrated by belief. Your beliefs act as a filter for reality. They determine what you notice and what you ignore. If you believe the world is dangerous, you see threats everywhere. If you believe people are untrustworthy, you find deceit in every interaction. If you believe the world is full of opportunity and people are good, you notice helping hands, open doors, and kindness. Reality doesn't change. Your perception does. Changing your beliefs literally changes the world you live in. Think of your mind as a room. Your core beliefs are words painted on the walls. I am not enough. Life is hard. I always fail. The room will feel dark, cramped, and hopeless. This is a fixed mindset, an echo chamber where limiting beliefs constantly bounce back, reinforcing themselves with every thought. Imagine a room where walls are painted with empowering beliefs. I am capable of learning anything. Challenges help me grow. Every effort is progress. This room feels open, bright, full of possibility. This is the essence of a growth mindset. You see effort as the path to mastery, embrace challenges as opportunities, learn from criticism instead of feeling defeated. The story of Roger Bannister perfectly illustrates this. For decades, experts believed running a mile in under 4 minutes was physically impossible. This belief created a fixed mindset. It wasn't a goal, it was a wall. But Bannister cultivated a different mindset. In 1954, he did the impossible. Once his achievement shattered the limiting belief, dozens of other runners also broke the 4-minute mile. The human body hadn't suddenly evolved. The collective mindset had. Every single day, you stand at hundreds of crossroads. What to eat, whether to speak up in meetings, whether to apply for that job, how to respond to loved ones. What guides you in these moments? It is your internal compass, your belief system. Your beliefs silently steer your decisions, often without conscious awareness. If you believe you're not worthy of healthy relationships, you'll unconsciously choose partners who treat you poorly, because that reality aligns with your internal map. You'll ignore the kind and respectful person because they don't fit the narrative your compass is set to. Consider asking for a raise. A person who believes they're undervalued will see this as logical. They'll prepare their case, schedule the meeting, advocate for themselves. Another person with limiting beliefs will see it as terrifying and risky. The external situation is the same, but the internal compass leads to drastically different choices and life outcomes. Let's imagine two gardeners, each given identical plot of land and the same packet of seeds. The first gardener holds limiting beliefs about the soil, their abilities, the weather, pests. These beliefs dictate his actions. He plants haphazardly, waters infrequently, doesn't pull weeds. When plants struggle, he says, "See, I knew it. I'm not cut out for this." The second gardener operates from empowering beliefs. This is a wonderful opportunity. I can create beauty here. Every challenge is a chance to learn. Her beliefs inspire dedicated action. She carefully prepares soil, plants with intention, waters diligently, protects from pests. When plants look unwell, she researches solutions and nurses them back to health. Inevitably, the second gardener's plot flourishes while the first remains barren. Initial conditions were identical: same soil, seeds, sun, rain. The only difference was the internal world of the gardener. We are all gardeners of our own lives, tending careers, relationships, health, personal growth. Your beliefs are thoughts you plant in the garden of your mind. Changing a deeply held belief can feel like trying to change the direction of a river. It seems immense and unmovable. But modern neuroscience gives us a powerful message. It is entirely possible. Your brain is not fixed. It is remarkably plastic, meaning it can change and reorganize throughout your life. This is called neuroplasticity. Every thought, feeling, or action fires specific neurons. When you repeat that same pattern, connections become stronger. A belief is simply a neural pathway traveled so many times it's become a well-worn highway. Think of walking through a field. The first time, you barely leave a trace, but walk that same path daily, and you'll eventually wear down the grass, creating a clear trail. This is exactly what happens in your brain. A limiting belief like, "I am not smart enough," is a pathway reinforced thousands of times through self-talk, experiences, perceived failures. Your thoughts automatically travel this easy path. The goal is not to block the old highway, but to create a new path. You must consciously choose new thoughts, walking a new trail through the grass. With persistence and repetition, the new path becomes defined. It becomes natural to think, "I am a capable learner." The old highway begins to grow over from disuse. You are literally rewiring your brain's physical structure. This is the science behind transformation. You are the engineer of your own brain, and with awareness and repetition, you can redesign your inner world. This is a journey we support each other on here at Equip City, so be sure to subscribe to stay connected. The first step in transformation is awareness. You cannot change what you don't acknowledge. It's like turning on lights in a cluttered room you've navigated in darkness for years. You need to see what's there before deciding what to keep, what to throw away, what to rearrange. This requires curiosity, not judgment. You are not looking for reasons to criticize yourself. You are becoming an observer of your own mind, a detective searching for the hidden blueprints guiding your life. Begin with a specific area where you feel stuck: finances, health, career, relationships. Once chosen, grab a journal and pen. Start by writing your current results. Be factual and specific. For finances, I have credit card debt. I struggle to save money. I feel anxious about bills. This isn't about shame, it's about a clear baseline. For each result, ask, What would I have to believe about myself, about money, about the world? This is where you dig for the roots. For credit card debt, beliefs might be, I don't deserve financial freedom. I'm not smart enough to manage money. You have to spend money to enjoy life. Write whatever comes without censoring. You might be surprised by the limiting stories you uncover. These beliefs have been running the show behind the scenes. Pay attention to recurring I am and I am not statements. This audit is your map, showing where faulty foundations are. Once you make the unconscious conscious, you reclaim your power to choose. You can now look at a belief and decide, this is not my story anymore. Once you've identified limiting beliefs, the weeds in your garden, it's time for the joyful work of planting new seeds. It's not enough to pull weeds. You must intentionally plant what you want to grow. If you leave soil empty, old weeds will grow back. This step is about consciously crafting empowering beliefs that will form the foundation for the life you wish to create. This active, deliberate process requires imagination and commitment. You are moving from being an archaeologist of your past to an architect of your future. For each limiting belief, design its empowering opposite. I'm not good enough for that promotion becomes I am worthy and capable of advancing in my career. This reframing is crucial. Your subconscious responds to what is, so you must speak your new reality into existence by framing it in the present moment. Creating the new belief is just the beginning. Now you must plant this seed and nurture it until it takes root. The most effective way is through repetition and reinforcement. Write your new beliefs on sticky notes and place them where you'll see them daily. Bathroom mirror, computer monitor, car dashboard. Create a practice of reading them aloud with conviction every morning and evening. This might feel awkward, but you are forging a new neural pathway. Each repetition strengthens the connection. Finally, you must actively seek evidence to support your new belief. Your brain loves proof. If your belief is, I am a confident public speaker, speak up in low-stakes meetings. When you do it, acknowledge it as evidence. See, I did it. That's proof I'm becoming more confident. This creates a positive feedback loop. Your new belief inspires new action, and the success reinforces the belief, making it stronger. This is how you consciously cultivate the garden of your mind, replacing weeds of doubt with blossoms of potential. Your life up to this point has been a story written largely by beliefs you inherited. But the past is just a story. It has no power other than the power you give it by continuing to believe it. Today marks the beginning of a new chapter. You hold the pen. You have power to audit old stories, thank them for lessons, and deliberately begin writing a new one. A story not about your limitations, but about infinite potential. Not defined by past failures, but by future possibilities. This is the greatest freedom we have, the freedom to choose what we believe. This journey is not a one-time event. It is a lifelong practice. It is the practice of becoming a conscious gardener of your mind, a vigilant architect of your inner world. There will be days when old weeds try to creep back in. When old neural highways beckon with familiar comfort, your practice is your anchor. You return to your new beliefs, read them aloud, seek fresh evidence. You remember you are in charge. Every day is an opportunity to reinforce the foundation you want, to choose the mindset that serves you, to make decisions from empowerment, not fear. The person you want to become already exists within you. The happy, healthy, successful, and fulfilled version is not something to find outside. It is something to uncover within. It is buried beneath layers of limiting beliefs and false stories. By changing your beliefs, you are not becoming someone new. You are removing barriers that have obscured the brilliant, capable, worthy person you have always been. You are allowing your true self to finally emerge and shine. This is the most profound and rewarding work you will ever do. I want to leave you with this final thought. You are more powerful than you have ever been led to believe. The key to unlocking that power lies within your own mind. It lies in your willingness to question what you hold true and your courage to choose a better thought, a more empowering story. Your beliefs create your reality. So I ask you, What reality do you want to create? What story do you want to live? If you are ready to continue this journey, to equip yourself with tools and community to build an extraordinary life, I invite you to subscribe to Equip City. Let's walk this path together and become the authors of a future that is bright, purposeful, and beautifully, uniquely ours. Hit that subscribe button now, and let's transform our beliefs and create lives of meaning, joy, and unlimited potential.